In this video, we're going to work through the worksheet for Chapter 11. So let's go. Number 1, the combination of Social Security tax and Medicare tax is referred to by the acronym, you ready? FICA. Number 2, the 2019 rate for the Social Security tax is withheld from your tax up to a specific amount. Actually, it's 2020 also. Is 6.2%. Hadn't changed any, so we'll make that 2020. Number 3, the combined rate for the Social Security tax and the Medicare tax to be withheld from each employee's gross wages up to the specific amount in 2020 is same as it has been for a while, 7.65%. The federal form in which an employee indicates the number of exemptions and dependents to be used in calculating the amount of federal income tax withholding is the W-4 form. Number 5, the amount that an employee clears or takes home is called what? It's called the net pay. Oops. Net pay. Number 6, a cost paid by the employer to cover an employee's work-related injury, and it's a cost of the employer, is workers' compensation insurance. And that varies. The cost varies by business. I had a friend that had a roofing company a few years ago. He told me his insurance premium was half of whatever the guy made. So if he was paying the guy $20 an hour, the insurance, to insure him from falling off the roof, obviously, was $10 of that. Very expensive. Number 7, employees hired at a pay rate of $10 an hour. During the past week, the employee worked 50 hours. What do you think their gross wages are? Now, this is a trick question. We didn't really cover it in the PowerPoint. Do you think it's 400? I'm sorry, do you think it's 500? 50 times 10? I submit to you it's more, because there's a rule that says if you work over 40 hours, you don't get your regular pay, you get time and a half. So we would calculate this by saying he worked 40 hours at $10, and then he's going to work another 10 hours at $15. So it's going to be 400 plus 150 or $550. There's been some discussion in the last couple of years about people who are, quote, salaried, unquote, which means they get the same amount every week. And those people have been claiming, hey, I'm working more than 40 hours. I should get overtime. It's still being worked on. Moving on to the back. Number 8, we're going to record employee payroll taxes. January 15th, the end of the first biweekly pay period, North Company's payroll register showed that employees earned $35,000 in sales salaries. Withholdings were Social Security tax at 6.2, Medicare at 1.45, $6,500 of federal, $700 medical insurance, $120 for union dues. No employee earned more than $7,000 for the first period. So let's go. What is going to be their Social Security taxes payable? Well, it's going to be their gross pay, which was $35,000, times 0.062, $2,170. How about Medicare? That's 1.45% times 35,000, 507.50. Maybe I'll put a couple zeros here, huh? Federal income taxes payable. It was up here somewhere. There we go. $6,500. They took out medical insurance payable. Where's that? $700 in medical insurance deductions. Union dues payable. Where the heck was that? 120 of union dues. What was the salary expense? I think they paid him $35,000. So what's going to be our salaries payable? It's going to be the $35,000 minus the $21,770 minus the $507.50 minus $6,500 minus $700 minus $120. $25,002.50. The salaries payable. Let's look at this one. Number 9, employer payroll taxes. Merger company has 10 employees, each of whom earns $2,000 a month, has been employed since January. Social Security taxes are 6.2, the first one 37.7, and Medicare taxes are 145 of the gross pay. FUTA is 0.6%, and SUTA is 5.4. The first 7,000, nobody's been made more than that. How do we know that? Well, it's March 31st, so it's been so it's January, February, March, 3 months at $2,000 each is $6,000. That's less than the FICA, the unemployment limit, so you're going to have to pay it for them. So let's go. Social Security taxes payable. What do we have? We had 10 employees. It's right here. We had 10 employees times $2,000 times 6.2%, $1,240. How about Medicare? Well, similar. 10 employees times, oops, it was right there. 10 employees times 2,000 times 1.45, $290. State unemployment. Well, we got 10 employees at $2,000 times 5.4% is $1,080. And likewise, federal unemployment, 10 employees times 2,000 times 0.6%, it's $120. So our payroll tax expense is going to be $1,240 plus $290 plus $1,080 plus $120, $2,730. And there you have payroll in a nutshell.